let's start the video. Roll intro. Summer is definitely here. I can barely open my eyes. Let me just... much better. So first I'm going to show you my training, and then what I'm going to try and add from now on regularly is a little life lesson segment. And then, so just stick to the end for a little special announcement. So first up is the training. Let's have a look at that. Alright, back with it with another training vlog, and I'm just going to be showing you just snippets of my workout. So to begin with, we've got the squats here, and as you'll notice, I think it's about 65%, 77.5% of my 1 rep max. And here I'm really focusing on getting a tight back. As you can see, as I unracked it, I really pulled my shoulders back and pulling the elbows almost together, because what's key in a squat is a really tight back. If you feel like you're shaking about, try getting tightness in your back. Getting tightness in your back can make a massive difference. And now here we are going on to the bench press, and again I think this is 77%. I can't remember. Anyway, so here I am. I need wrist straps because I fell off my bike a few years ago, and I have terrible wrists, and I've had terrible weak wrists whenever going heavy, so I have to wrap up. So here, what's important to know is, you need to, for the bench press, remember, retract the shoulders, have a small arch to protect the shoulders, of course, and you want to have your elbows directly underneath the bar. Okay, so that was about, I think, 3 sets of 5 of that. Okay, now I'm moving swiftly on to the overhead press. Again, I need my wraps, and here. So a good tip is to, with the overhead press, is to have your elbows just slightly, try to have your elbows ahead in front of the bar. This creates a far straighter bar path. Anyway, that's all, and back. So that's all from me, and back to me in shades. Over to you, Zain. Okay, cool. I feel like the strength is going up. I do feel like it's going up. It's a long process. That's, what are we? I think that was week 7. I filmed it last week. Can't remember. Yeah, it was week 7. So yeah, and now almost halfway through. Just ended week 8, and it is getting better. If I have to say, I had my doubts about programming, but this is good. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I do feel stronger. If you're stuck, in the gym, you don't know what to do, you feel like you're just winging it and you're just going from station to station, walk around aimlessly, get a program, get a good program, get someone who you trust, get someone, read reviews on their programs, and then go for it, because there are a lot of, the last thing you want is a cookie cutter program. Okay, so one of my first videos was how to be successful, and I did, that's done better than the other videos on this channel so far. So yeah, I thought I'd do another one. Basically, I want this channel to be a wealth of information. I don't want to just produce content just for the sake of getting content. I want it to be actually valuable and actual, to have actual actionable advice that people can use immediately. On top of just being a fitness, sort of strength, fat loss sort of channel, I want it to be sort of a source of inspiration, a source of motivation to pursue your passion, basically. Because as someone who is embracing the struggle, I know how hard it is to find the motivation from within yourself. And sometimes a lot of us have all these ideas, we have all these passions, all these things that we want to pursue, but at the same time, we get easily distracted. We would love someone to constantly sort of nag us and just tell us, hey man, remember that thing you said you're going to do? Why aren't you doing that? And that's kind of what I want this channel to be. So what is this lesson I want to talk to you about today? I'm sure we've all heard of the saying, knowledge is power. And basically, a few years ago, I read something really interesting that completely changed how I see this cliched mantra. And that's basically that knowledge isn't power. Like, knowledge isn't power at all. Knowledge isn't power. Application is. Application of that knowledge. I mean, it's quite simple, really. Like, no one gives a shit about how much you've read. No one gives a shit what degree you've got. No one cares, really. What matters is that it's how you apply that knowledge. You know, for sure, you know, research as much as possible, absorb, you know, completely immerse yourself in whatever passion it is, get as much information, talk to people, you know, accumulate like a vault, a massive, you know, as much information as possible, but then use it, put it to good use, create something with it, create value. Okay, I've amassed all this knowledge, but who cares? It's like having all the money in the world and not using it. It's essentially being broke. If you think about knowledge as money, so what if you have $1 million, you know, £1 million in your bank, but if it's sitting doing absolutely nothing, then it's just as good as having no money at all. Do you see what I mean? If you are leaving £1 million in your bank doing nothing, then, you know, due to inflation, your money will actually, you know, reduce in value, so you will actually be losing money if you're not actually doing anything with it. If you understand inflation, you'd get that. It's all good, you know, reading books, it's all good watching documentaries, it's all good, you know, attending forums and all that, you know, in the mass, you know, attending seminars. Any passion that you've got can be turned into a business. And maybe that's not what you want to do. Maybe you don't actually want to start a business, but like, share that, you know, teach other people, share that knowledge. By sharing your passion, imparting your knowledge with other people, whether it is through a business or just through a hobby or just doing it for free, whatever. Not only do you become even more passionate about whatever it is you're pursuing, but then you yourself excel at it further. You know, you learn more, because having, you know, if you are an expert in whatever, then you'll just, and if you don't create something with it, if you don't take that knowledge further, if you don't, you know, enhance someone else's life with it, if you don't enhance your own life with it through creating a product, a business, whatever, you know, just creating some sort of value, you're missing out on a huge opportunity. You know, every day I'll watch videos about fitness. I consume literally about maybe 2 hours of fitness content, of fitness, whether it be, you know, a journal article, a video seminar, you know, just general training vlogs of other people working out, you know, a program, whatever it is. You know, every single day I'm always accumulating new knowledge about strength and fat loss and, you know, entrepreneurship, all this sort of stuff every single day. It's all good, well and good for me, but what I've learned is that creating value for other people in turn creates value for yourself. You know, so that's what I'm trying to do with this channel. I want to give as much value away. If you made it to the end of this video, well done. Okay, so as I was saying, what is the special announcement? So basically, I'm starting an email list, and as I said before, so why, you know, as part, a lot of what I'm trying to do is that I want to create as much value as possible for people who need the motivation to pursue what they really want to pursue. You know, whether it be business, writing a book, a blog, whatever. You know, if you need the motivation to start dieting, properly, to get stronger, to get bigger, get leaner, whatever. I want to be that person who's constantly, you know, who's there, prodding on the shoulder, telling you, hey man, come on, let's do this, you know, that sort of thing. I want to be that person there who's getting you up off your ass and making sure that you do the work that you need to do to achieve whatever goal it is, you know, whether it be fitness, business, you know, getting leaner, getting stronger, whatever, you know, starting your own blog, starting your own channel, starting your own book, starting your own Instagram, whatever it is. So if that's something that you want, then seriously sign up to my email list. Link is in the description. Not only will you get weekly emails from me, you'll also get my completely free ebook, where I show you how I lost 10 kilos of fat whilst maintaining all my muscle, whilst maintaining all my strength, and I even got a bit stronger in my front and back squats. And I'll show you how I did all that, you know, whilst maintaining a social life, whilst still eating my favorite foods. People don't understand that you can still eat junk food. You know, it's all about knowing how to do it properly. Okay, that's all from me. My face is melting in the sun. I am sweating. That's all from me today. Thanks for watching the video. If you liked the video, like the video. If you feel like this is the sort of content you're into, then subscribe as well. That'd be really nice. Let's get that sub count up, for goodness sake. I'm going to be trying getting these videos up, you know, on a weekly basis. I'm doing so far, you know, three videos in 3 weeks. I think we're getting there. You know, I think I'm getting into the groove, finding it. That's all from me. I'm Zain. Happy lifting. See you later.
Happiness,